I'm muted. That's the eighth time in a row. It's actually more often that I'm muted than I'm not when I start out these shows. Um, Amateur hour already. Welcome to Amateur Hour here on Talking Ball slash El Tao Cockerel, featuring special guest Chris from Meta Football TV. What's up, Chris?
Hello. I just unmuted myself because I don't want to be like you.
You did a wonderful job.
Thanks. It was
You stepped
literally
up.
just pressing the button. It was just amazing. I feel rejuvenated,
You
replenished.
should. You should. Yeah.
How you doing?
Exactly. I'm doing great, man. It's Wednesday, right? Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Halfway through the work week. Except yesterday was my Friday. I was off yesterday, but halfway through the work week. Hope everybody's doing good. Look at this. The ever-present mod, Daniel E, is in the house. Big up, he says. Daniel, big up yourself. And look at this. They keep pouring in. Wayne Bonner, channel member Wayne, says, sup, everyone. Hope you're all well and having a great day. Well, yeah, man. We hope the same as you. I was actually going to put this up. Welcome in, everyone. I hope your day is going well. See, it's like, Wayne, you stole my greeting. It's okay. Oh, nice. I have a Spurs mug here, but it's dirty and not the one I'm using. This one's from the Champions League group where we went out in the group. Looks like with CSK Moscow,
Oh yeah.
Monaco, Leverkusen. That was a good year. I got the mug on sale because of how poorly we did. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Got a cheap mug out of it. But yeah, what you got in the coffee cup? Some Irish coffee. You going hard today?
To be honest, it's just iced tea, mate.
Nice. That's
Nestle.
good.
Yeah, Nestle iced tea.
Ooh, that sounds good though. That sounds delicious. I got coffee going because I got the day to start. But yeah. Hope everybody out there is doing good. Look at this. Eltel says he's retiring. Shit! Don't do it. We miss you, Jose. But no, Chris is doing a fine job as Jose stand-in today. In fact, maybe more than fine job. Adrian's in the house too. Look at this.
Mr.
Look at
Sroka.
this. Everybody's here. The gang's all here. Let's take a bet. Gray robe or blue robe? I think it's been gray lately, so I'm gonna say blue.
Yeah.
Blue for you as well. I noticed you've been making the rounds today, Chris. You've been around the block today.
I have. I just have to do one thing. 2 seconds.
Absolutely. While he's doing that, I wanted to go ahead and put up the link to his wonderful channel. He is doing a watch along today. I assume there's European match on. In fact, I know that's what it has to be. But he's doing a watch along later. You're not going to want to miss that, guys. We'll get some more info on that from him when he arrives back. Whoa, look who it is. It's Mr. Meta Football TV himself. What match are you doing your watch along for?
PSG Barcelona.
Nice, of course. Duh. Of course. What time's that?
9 o'clock my time, 8 o'clock everybody else's time, and God knows what it is your time.
2 o'clock p.m. my time.
2 o'clock. So 7 hours I'm difference with you. I got to remember that.
We'll figure this out. We'll get this.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the interruption. Were you saying something to me or?
Oh, well, I was basically just telling everybody out there in the world that you've got a watch along today on your channel and making sure that they don't miss out. So I have your link up here. I told them to all head over there, make sure, like, subscribe, bell, all the beautiful things, you can do. That way you don't miss his watch along. I've never seen one of Chris's watch alongs. I can only assume that they are spectacular. So
can I, because I've never done one. It's the first time.
If I have any, maybe I can sneak on if you would allow it.
Of course.
Lovely. Eltel, he's just going. He says, "Can you do without me till next season, please?"
Retire.
We have to renegotiate your contract. We'll have to renegotiate your contract. I already gave you a pay cut the other day.
That's always good.
That's how you know good things are coming. The team says, "Hey, Probably need to pay a little less. No big deal. Don't worry. Dude, check this out. Darren West is in the house saying he enjoyed your comeback stream yesterday, Chris.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
And then here's Wayne Bonner making jokes, got jokes, said fancied a change of scenery, so jumped on here. It's dual streaming. He's on the other one now. Wayne's a funny guy. Whoa, Red Devils Down Under. I'm not sure. This is one I recognize, the name I recognize. So big up to you, my friend, my Australian brother or sister. How do you guys feel about Ange? Don't know any Spurs fans out here in Australia. I can't speak for Chris. I fucking love the guy.
I think he's doing a brilliant job. I think I've got to separate Ange from Spurs, right? And I'm going to go into this. The way he holds himself in press conferences and etc., right, is a feat to behold. Because we've seen him at Celtic and we've seen him in Australia and Red Devils Down Under. I'm sure you've seen him as well, obviously, with that famous press the video call or whatever it was. That did the rounds as well. But it's just the way he's got a way with words. It's his presence and his physical presence, because I wouldn't want to get into an argument with him. But and what he's, I mean, and then it's up here what he does on the pitch and his way of perceiving the game. Those two blend in so well with me as what I like to see. I'm so anti-Mourinho when he was at Madrid, when he was at Chelsea, when he was at, I just don't like it. I just don't like that. I don't like it. If you've got to be like that in the dressing room, be like that. I don't care. But when you're representing a club, I don't like it. I like Ange. I like that. I like that. That's fine.
Yeah.
You got to spice it up a bit. That's okay. But Ange he's got a nice balance to it. He knows how to take people down the road. He's a good salesman.
Exactly. And oh my God, and he absolutely eviscerates journalists without sounding rude. He can absolutely just crush them into like they were a bug, but without even saying one nasty thing. It's amazing. He's got a really good handle on the media, who I think that the English media try hard to go after foreigners and kind of like go at him a little hard, I think, in those press conferences and stuff. So Ange has navigated that very well. But yeah, Chris is 100% right. Red Devils. I was excited as soon as it was announced. I was excited. I'd seen what he had done at Celtic, and just liked the way that he had them playing. And then, of course, you do the deep dive after that, because being here in the U.S., we probably, and I mean definitely, didn't know half as much about him as a lot of people. So I had to do my research. But yeah, I was especially. What I liked best about his entire career, and I'm gonna get the teams all mismatched, but he was coaching in the A-League, and I think he started out at Brisbane Roar and won the title with them. And then once he got them a title, he went and coached another team and immediately won the title with them. Just a beautiful thing. That's super, super duper awesome.
He's just got away. He's got away. Away.
He really has. Yes. And Red Devils Down Under, I'm not sure whose channel you're watching this on, LTL Cockerel or Talking Ball. Either way, thank you so much for being here. But if you're not watching on LTL Cockerel, go ahead and sub to that if you could. Be super duper cool. Oh, look at this. Sub to the soon to be retired LTL Cockerel. Chris, you're on it, man. I appreciate you. Yeah.
All love, though. All love.
Always. Wayne Bonner, though, Red Devils is saying, like Ange, has us playing good football and doesn't do the whole drama queen thing on the sidelines or interviews. So what you're saying, yeah, big love. And then
stop copying me, for God's sake, man.
He's a bit of a copycat. It's okay. Red Devils Down Under again. Did you guys initially have reservations? He went into the national team saying Australia should aim to win the World Cup, not just play it. Elite from day one. What a baller. That's badass. Even though I could see people being like, well, he's deluded. That's stupid thinking. But it's not. I mean, that's if you're not going to think like that, why even compete in the first place? And I think that's something Ange would say also. He's also adapted as the season progressed, rare in his history. Interesting. I wish we could have you on here to ask you some questions, but I mean, we can just ask you in the chat. It's interesting that you say that. I've heard that he's a very stubborn guy. Chris, do you feel like you've seen him adapt and make changes as the season has progressed? Would you say that you've seen that with your own Tottenham eyes, or would you like to see more? Red Devils, the reason I bring it up is because it's something that a lot of Spurs fans criticize him for. And so I just wondered.
I've seen him adapt, but then I each person has their own way of seeing things and not seeing things, because I don't see everything. But the things I've seen, yes, I've seen him adapt. I've seen him adapt in game. I've seen him not adapt in the first half. I've seen him adapt in the second half. I've seen it the other way around. But that's just the way. Big up to Jess. Get over there and smash those likes.
Absolutely.
Get over there. Amazing people.
I'm throwing her link in too. But Red Devil says to make sure we treat him well. Don't worry. I think we'll treat him very well. The fans just have to have some patience, which, as you know, being a football fan yourself, something that we don't always have in spades. Football fans kind of want it now. God dang it. So, yeah, hopefully he gets the time. As long as he can see out his entire contract here, I think it'll be a smashing success. So yeah, Red Devils, it's super, super nice to have you here, man. Thanks for tuning in. Sahil is in the house asking when the prediction game starts. That will be Friday, Sahil, since matches this weekend. We do it every Friday for the weekend's matches, and then if there are matches during the week, we will do it the day before the matches start, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's that, Sahil. So we can't wait to see you for that. I want to see your scores. I'm excited to see what you got. Wayne Bonner is laughing. I think, Chris, this is at the him stealing your views and stealing your. Hey. Spurs fan in Melbourne though says Mick Dundee. What that name is beautiful, beautiful name. Melbourne has a big. Yes, absolutely. Melbourne has a big representation of Spurs fans, and I'm sure it got a lot bigger with the old Big Ange, making his way to North London. And Eltel brings up a good point that I had seen a little bit ago. Spurs versus Man City to be arranged for Tuesday, 14th of May, 8 p.m. kickoff, which makes it interesting, Chris, because like I said, I'll be there. I'll be in England. So now I just have to get my freaking wallet just eviscerated trying to buy third-party tickets off of people. But I'm going to do it because I'm going to be there. I have to. I need to. And what a match to go and see. Can you imagine if we go and slap City? That would be something else. Wayne Bonner, one of the things for me, so he's got a bit of Bill Nick about him, which was pretty sick. And then he also says one of the things for me is he's changing the subs and when he makes them. The Forest game being a prime example. That is true. Yeah. Just came out right out of halftime with those subs, and those subs didn't surprise you, Chris. I remember when he made them. You called them for yourself,
mate. I got to clip it and put it out there. You
do. You need to get an assistant coaching job. You've almost got all your badges to do that, I think, and yeah, you could do it, dude. I'm just dropping that. Chris is a coach. He's got coaching badges. So if you know a team out there in need of a manager, I know a guy.
Red and blue in Barcelona would be fine.
There you go. Yeah, they are about to be managerless for a minute. So
yeah, I can get there in the morning, come back in the evening. Be great.
That would be lovely. The family would like that. Yes. And then we've got, Jess's link. This is JSY Talks Football. Jesse Talks Football. It is a wonderful channel filled with wonderful people, always having a wonderful time. Everyone there's happy. And I don't know, it's got a feel good it's a good feeling. I don't know. I like being there. So definitely make sure that you are subscribed to this channel here, this one. And I don't care what team you support, and neither do they. And that's part of the beauty of their channel. It's a nice place for everybody to be. We got Adrian here. Yes, sir. Adrian, find me some tickets to that match. We'll talk. And then Chris is saying, make sure you sub to the Andy shop.
Andy. It's not the Andy. No, I it's my keyboard, man. My keyboard shit.
Oh, it's okay. I forgive you. No, don't worry.
Candy. It's the candy shop.
Well, he owns a candy shop, apparently, guys. And go ahead and sub to him, though, guys. God dang it. Meta Football TV, he's making his YouTube comeback. He's got the time. He's got the drive. And God damn it, it's going to be some great content. So strap in. Hit the like, hit the notification bell, and see what he's got to offer, everybody. There it is again. And Jess is saying, smash the likes. And yes, Sahil, 4 p.m. Friday predictions. Altel is he is backing up what I have to say there. Oh, look at this. Said it made her day whenever you couldn't say candy, whenever you put candy in there wrong. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. You need to sub to LTEL in case you missed the show. That's so true, as he can only accept predictions from subscribers. It's posted on his community page. So it sounds like if you haven't checked out the LTEL community page recently, just do that. Acquaint yourself with all that. There sounds like there's been maybe some slight rule changes and that. So make sure you fucking subscribe, I think is the gist. Is just do that. And then there's people asking about the... Oh, and he's also saying we need to get some likes on the video, everyone. I agree. Likes would be nice. So yeah, if you haven't hit the like, it's not hard. And if you, word has it, if we get to 20 likes, Chris will do an American accent, and I will do a British accent. We'll just switch them around. So
I wasn't expecting to work today.
Exactly. You had no idea. Anjin had that ready to go, just in case anyone didn't know we were Anjin, because we are. God damn it. Look at this. Wayne Bonner has booked Friday off so he could watch the prediction show. Or no, wait, so he could watch the mop-up. Look at this, too. Lee Smithy has made his way in. He says, call an eye candy in the house. Look at that. What kind of for one, that's beautiful for you, but for me, what's that make me, Lee? Chopped liver? Come on, man. I'm cute too. No, but guys,
I don't know what that makes me, to be honest, but
eye candy,
baby. People. No.
Hey, you said you're the candy shop owner. Now you're eye candy. I'm seeing some kind of a trend here, and it's candy.
It's all related. It's all related.
Is that your stripper name as well? Candy?
No, that's when I put it back on.
I like it. Chris, we got Newcastle at the weekend, as I'm sure you're aware. How are you feeling about that? They're not quite the well, and everyone knew it would take time, of course, but they're not quite the big, scary juggernaut team that people had me preparing for whenever they were, purchased by their new owners. Obviously, FFP, shit like that takes time. But yeah, I mean, it's Spurs, it's the Premier League. Anybody can beat anybody. It's it's just whoever shows up on the day. But yeah, are you worried about this weekend at all? You got any fear in your heart, or do you feel like we're gonna do it?
No, never fear anybody. But you got to respect always. And I know it's the cliche. Well, if you do a British accent, don't do a posh. Oh God.
That's the easiest one to do, but yeah.
As I said, not fear nobody but respect. And I know it's cliche and we've heard it and it's a typical thing to say, but you got to respect them because they're still Premier League club and they've still got Premier League quality. Despite the injuries that they may have, they still have players that can cause you a bit of problems. So if we don't control the midfield, which is our strong point, and a lot of people say the defense, but
it's midfield's our strong point. I mean, it should be our strong point, but
well, it should be, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
it should
be. We've got the most depth there, but I don't think our midfield's performing very well.
Well, on a tactical level, it is our strong point. Okay, for loads of reasons, but from the eye test, it's probably our defense that's our strong point because we're very good with Romero, Ven. We've got a great goalkeeper, and I think that you were going down that route. That our defense is very good because I'm mind reading here. I'm supposing that you think that our defense is our best. I'm not sure. That's what I'm supposing.
I think everybody would probably, like you were saying, the eye test. So our defense looks good.
Yeah. No, I agree. But we need to be wary of people like Bruno Guimaraes. So, and he can turn it up. And if he turns it up and he turns it on, we're in trouble if we don't do what we know best. Okay. And if we're sloppy behind, like if we're sloppy behind the high line, between the high line and the keeper, we're screwed. And everybody knows this because it's the biggest risk you can take when you're an ultra offensive team. It's the high line, but that is the risk you've got to take. And tactically, that is how you have to play it. There is no other way. You can't be a gegenpressing team with a low line. You can't be. It's not viable. I'm sorry, it's not possible. So we've just got to like it and lump it. You either want to be attractive and an attacking team, or you can't.
Pragmatic, boring shit.
You just can't have both.
Back here. Yeah.
You can't have both ways. You can't have it. I'm sorry. So it's just not possible.
Okay, no los dos.
Sorry?
There's like some commercial for like tacos, and this little girl asks, "But why not both?" or something in Spanish. I don't know if you've seen it. I said,
¿por qué no los dos?
Yeah. But my accent was not. Your accent was beautiful. That was a beautiful accent.
Yeah, well, I get paid to do that. Yeah. No, you can't have both in this. I'm sorry, you can't.
No, you really can't. Real quick, just housekeeping.
Yeah, go for it.
Kate's here.
Hey, Kate.
Kate's been doing the rounds today too. She had her show and has been in all kinds of chats. Wayne saying hey to Kate, love it. And Kate saying don't be a Saka, like on both channels, you frauds. And that's good right there. Don't. Oh my God, we can talk about that a little bit too. Did Saka get fouled, or did he engineer that himself?
He, I think he fouled his way out of professional football. That was disgraceful. I would feel embarrassed if I saw myself back after doing that.
Yeah.
Stuart, I hope you're feeling well.
Stu, my man. Yep. Hope you're well.
Big up to Lee as well. Big up to Lee.
Yeah. Chris, you're a good dude. Love you, man.
Well,
but yeah, so he had the obvious dive for the penalty. He completely initiated that contact. I didn't know that you could get a penalty for kicking the goalkeeper. And then at the end of the match, in about the 95th minute, he had a hey, look who it is! It's Ellie. She's back.
Right.
What's up, Ellie?
Adrian on.
Yeah, I need one.
Adriana.
I'm cold.
Adriana.
Adriana.
I was just speaking to Jose on the phone, and he said, "Go and join the lads." So I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna just. I've got a few little bits of bites to eat because I haven't been eating much today, right? So I just got a few nibbles, and I'm all right now.
Nibbles.
I'm not going to pass out on the stream."
There you go. That would be so scary. Please don't do that.
I don't want that.
I can't help you. I don't know I don't know how to help. Please don't do that.
What are we talking about?
Shit, Ellie. We're just
Just shit.
We're shooting the shit for real.
Cooking.
Yeah, exactly. We're saying hey to everybody. In a hype.
Yeah.
In a hype just came in. Newcastle are good down the wings and weak at central defender, center back.
Yeah.
I like the one guy that got. Why can't I think of his name?
Shearer. Shearer's retired.
Oh,
Shearer.
dang it! You're right.
Alan Shearer, yeah.
No.
He's got the Premiership scoring record, hasn't he?
Well, I mean, until some guy comes back from Germany and
Yeah.
takes what's rightfully his.
Come back.
Yep. We got everybody in the house today, Ellie. It is awesome. Your girl Kate's in here.
That's the first cup you're drinking from, Chris. Yes.
I gotta.
It's not gonna be a Chelsea mug.
Nice. Champions League. Yes.
We crashed out of the group that year, so I got the mug for cheap, Ellie.
Yeah.
I got it on sale because we did so bad. Exactly. We've got so many cool people here though. And Kate's saying though that Saka could have scored, but instead chose to cheat.
Yeah.
Were you speaking about the end when he dove at the end, Ellie? Or not Ellie, Kate? Were you speaking about the end there? Because you guys saw obviously the penalty that he did get. I thought he cheated to earn. And then at the end there, he had a completely open goal. It was 95th minute, and he chose to go down.
Yeah.
I don't know. What a lame-o. Unless anyone in here is a Arsenal fan, in which case, get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of here.
Hang on. Totally respect for your great club,
Trust the process.
Respect for them.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. So we got everybody big up and everybody. I love it. Wayne saying, I didn't watch the game last night, but it was never a penalty. I love it. Seriously, though, it sounds like he cheated big time from what I've heard. It wasn't good. Didn't make him look good. Let's just put it that way. Kate.
You don't have Wayne. Sorry, Wayne. You don't have to hear it from people. Go and see it, man.
Yeah.
It's just an embarrassment for football.
I knew.
Sorry. I didn't want to cut you off and say, but
do it. That makes the show better. Trust me. It makes the show way better. Yeah, Ellie been slagging herself about it.
Do you know what? I've got all this free time, right? So I might as well slag myself off like a good woman should.
Yeah.
Don't tell the husband.
Oh, mum's the word. We won't say a thing. We got Daniel though saying, can we just take a second to applaud Neuer? The distribution from here is class. Taking a pass back, flicking it up, and then volleying to his teammate. Guy takes the piss. I didn't see that. I wasn't aware. It sounds pretty sexy though, and also scary. Like I would have hated it probably if it was my team, but it's Manuel Neuer. He can do whatever he wants. So how long is he still the starting keeper for them? Like most of the time, or just Champions League, or I don't know. Do you have any idea about that? I know that he's getting on age-wise. Yeah, he's like 100.
Yeah, no,
I'm not sure. I can't say for sure whether he's their first team keeper, but I don't think they play him in the league. I think I see somebody else. Maybe my eyes are tricking me, but I'm sure they play another keeper in the league.
It's not surprising. He's a 38-year-old man, so
I'm not sure, but he looks different. Maybe because he's aged, he looks different.
He looks different.
That's entirely possible. Yeah, absolutely. So let's go look at the last match before yesterday.
He was out so long with injury that
okay.
He's just coming back, so to speak. But you wouldn't. Neuer. Yeah, you wouldn't keep Neuer out of the team. To play his lookalike, would you?
Not unless he's just as good, if not better.
You're not going to get now. Ulreich was playing.
Yeah.
They can't have a Vicario. Not everyone can have a Vicario on their team. Not everyone's lucky to have a
35. 35
years
old.
He's getting on a bit.
I know. They don't have a. It sounds like they don't have a keeper they trust under the age of 35.
They've got to get their scouts out looking for another keeper.
35. This season Ulreich has played 10 games in the league, so I'm guessing that Neuer is playing the rest,
Yeah.
and they're still not going to win the league. So
No.
Yeah, not good, not good. And I don't want to make people in the chat mad, but it's still would be fun. It'd still be fun.
He likes the MILF as well, maybe. You know.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Wayne's asking if didn't Newcastle have a center back banned and then Botman injured. Sven Botman. That was what I was trying to think of earlier. Wayne, very possibly. Very possibly, my man. Yes, start a rumor, Smithy. We could get some rumors going, I think. Get everybody in trouble. That'd be fun. Gordon's on good form, says In a Hype. That's something to worry about. That kid, regardless of having the weirdest haircut I've seen in a while, does dangerous things on the pitch. So I guess who are the danger men for Newcastle in y'all's opinion? Obviously, Isak is on good scoring form. Gordon. I'm trying to think. So I watched
Almiron.
Oh yeah,
player.
Almiron. Yeah, he did. That was a good goal too. Wasn't that kind of a rocket? He's a feisty little dude.
Yeah. He's got a little head.
Does he? Yeah, I kind of remember that. Yeah, we like to make. We just
little player.
We go straight for attacking personal appearances on this show, and I love it. We're like, no, he looks what a dumb haircut. Like, get a better haircut, idiot. I wanted to pull up here. I'll get everything off. That sounded gross. I'll get everything off the screen, and I just wanted to show just the Tottenham versus Newcastle Premier League record. Look at that.
All right. We've won 22 games from 52. Is that right?
Yeah. So it looks like, there's been like 8 draws. But we split the wins. Each team with 22 wins out of the last 52.
Wow.
And 78 goals scored. How bizarre. Ellie, are you worried about this one at all?
I'm a little bit more worried because they picked up form and they're sort of getting really good results lately. And they have got a pretty good core of the team still. Right, they've lost their goalie Pope and they've got who they got in goal?
Some kid, I think, right? It's a youngin'.
Yeah, what's his name though? What's the keeper's name? Dubravnik.
Martin Dubravka.
Oh wait, he's not young then. Never mind. That guy's been around.
He's a decent keeper. I think Gamarish is fantastic in midfield.
I think midfield's where we're going to have the most trouble.
Yeah, and obviously Isak is the one that we've got to worry about because he's technically very high skilled and he scores goals.
What's that super fast guy they've got? Say Maximin?
Yeah, no, they've got rid of him.
He's not there anymore.
He's not there.
That's sad.
Yeah, and they've got they haven't got that many players to hurt us, but I think we've got more to hurt them. So I think we're going to win this one.
Yeah, I think so too. But it's the matches where I am not nervous that we end up doing poorly, and so I'm like, maybe I should just stay nervous here. Everybody, again, wanted to say. How did I lose that so bad? Please consider subscribing to Jose at Eltal Cockerel if you aren't already subbed. We'd really appreciate that. Wanted to make sure we said what's up to In a Hype. And he did say Gordon is on good form. We gotta watch out. Lee is saying, hey to everybody, Graham is here. Spurs GCTV, aka Graham.
Ooh, hello,
mate. My man, what's up? And then we got J-Brum in the house. What's up, J-Brum? I'm not sure if we've met. And if we have, I apologize for not remembering. But if we haven't, very nice to make your acquaintance. Ryan G. I wonder if he's related to Kenny G, the saxophone guy. But we got Ryan G.
You know Ryan G? Ryan G is my favorite Northerner.
He's my favorite Wolves fan. And, we'll just put it like that. I don't know if I could say he's my favorite Northerner.
Because he's from... I only say that just to piss him off.
Oh, just give him a little poke
Yeah,
right
he's
through.
right. He's really pissed off now. He's coming for you, Chris. He's coming.
Watch out!
He will.
Watch
He will.
out! He's wild too. He's capable of anything.
He'll be on the first. He'll be on the first EasyJet. Oh, sorry, Ryanair over to Spain.
Yeah. Did they ever? Man, they were talking about making some airplanes that had standing room to make the tickets even cheaper, like for yeah. I can't. They should start doing that if they haven't already, guys. If you're listening, airline companies, standing room only. We'll do that. Just pack us in like livestock. We will still buy the tickets. We will do it. Kate saying hey to James. I love it. I love the love. I always say that. Kate, this I don't even know what this says, but it looks great. Kate said Premier League clubs are expected to agree to new spending rules that will include points deductions. TalkSport understands. And then the 20 clubs will be asked to vote on a proposal to adopt a UEFA-style system whereby they can spend a maximum of 85% of their turnover on transfer fees and player wages. That doesn't sound like it's a terrible thing unless they like go back and retroactively take away their punishment. You know what I mean? Like if they, I don't know. Kate brings up a good point and a scary thought. What if somehow City and Chelsea end up escaping punishment for their misdeeds?
Yeah.
Any chance of that, you think? Either of you guys? Els? We'll start with Els.
I think they'll land some on them, but the majority they're going to get off with, I reckon. But I think they'll land something and it'll be minuscule because they'll want Man City in the league. They won't send them down. I don't see that happening. Maybe point reductions like they did to Everton and to Nottingham Forest, and maybe fine them a hefty fee. That's how I can see it going.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Unfortunately, I would love to see them knock down a division or two. Chris, do you think they will see some punishment, or are they going to escape completely unscathed?
I said it the other day, and I don't reckon that I don't rate myself as a hypocrite to go back on a word. So I said the other day, I'm not a businessman. I don't know that aspect of things.
You look like a businessman.
Not okay. No. Look the other way, mate. Because I'm not a businessman. I don't know enough about it. And so I'd rather not say anything because I don't know. I really don't. So.
Yeah, I'm saying honestly.
You're doing a Switzerland.
I ask all these questions.
Go to Switzerland.
I ask these questions, and it seems like I'm asking them to like create dialogue or like for the show, but it's actually because I just don't know the answer either. And I'm just hoping that one of you guys does. So that's my whole thing here. But yeah, hopefully they get, I don't know, crushed down into the championship. That'd be lovely. And think about how interesting a season it would be for the championship to have either of City or Chelsea in there. Obviously, I think City are the more likely with all the trouble they've been in, but it wouldn't shock me to hear that Chelsea have been breaking rules on rules too.
But on the flip side, because and the way I look at it, right, 115 charges, an up and coming club, because 10 whatever years ago they weren't as big as they got. Yeah. Infinite amount of money, so everything is big. They got the best manager, they got the best player, depending on, but they got everything is excellent at Man City, right? But they got 115 alleged charges, right? But they have to, or they're guilty, allegedly guilty until whatever. But what if they're not guilty of anything? And what they've done is above par because it's just financial engineering. What if they're not? I mean, that's probably going to be worse than the accusations against them now. Do you know what I mean? But if it's all above par, it's going to be a hell of a bigger whirlwind than it already is now. But if it's all above board, then we just got to keep quiet. I mean,
if that happens,
is that not the case?
No, you're 100% correct. And then I think that there will be no precedent to like bring any of this type of shit up ever again, because they'll be like, oh yeah, just like last time when he drug us through the mud and we weren't guilty of a thing. You know, I think that
But there's
I'm
always
hoping they get
there's always
relegated.
Sorry?
I'm hoping they get relegated because I want them to play QPR, my husband's team.
Oh, well,
man.
yeah, but all right, yeah, that's
I'd
fine,
like
that's
to see
cool.
Haaland. This is the more pressing question. Do you feel if they get relegated that most of their players will leave and Pep will resign?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because I can't see those De Bruyne wanting to play in the Championship. He's not going to do it, is he?
But I mean, can he? But if he's still getting paid, I think he'd stay.
They're probably
I think
paying
those.
the same wage as well because they're rich.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think those players, I mean, they could walk, I think, and win a lot of those matches. Not all of them. Obviously, the championship. I think, and I mean, we have proof that we can look at every year with the teams that come up, and we see how they fare in the Premier League, but they usually take a couple scalps. They usually can beat a couple of the better Premier League sides. So, City would come right. They'd come right back up. But it would still be really funny. And you're right. It would be funny to see who stayed, what tactics. Well, if Pep would stay, would Pep Guardiola stay to coach a season in the Championship?
We've got a date with them as well, Colin. We've got a date. I think, is it the 14th of May?
It is. It's the day that I arrive. And so now I just have to
That's the penultimate game, isn't it?
It's a big one. Yeah, it's the decider. Yeah.
It's the one before the last one, though, is it? Or is it the very last game?
There is one more after this.
Because I think we're playing Sheffield United away, aren't we?
You got it. You got it. Yes, ma'am.
What's funnier about that, right? Spurs won the league twice, haven't we? In 1951, 1961, and both times we won the league playing a Sheffield team, but it was actually Sheffield Wednesday both times. But we're playing Sheffield United. What if it all goes tits up for the other teams and we win the league? Come on, let's do it.
Hey, we can dream.
Yeah,
you two were talking about the 14th of May, and I was thinking to myself, but I didn't want to say because I don't want to appear stupid, because I might already appear stupid to many. But I'm thinking maybe by the 14th of May we're already champions, and we don't care about that match.
That's right, Chris. You've got it in a nutshell.
Wow. God, whatever reality that is, that's where I want to wake up tomorrow morning.
You know what I want? If that does happen, I want Ange Postecoglou to go over to Pep and say, "I was only copying you, mate."
yeah, there you go.
That'd be fucking brilliant. I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear.
I don't care about it on my channel, and Jose's not here, so he can't really tell us what to do.
Brilliant, wouldn't it? I was only copying you, mate.
and Pep would just be like, I know. So James asked Ryan who Wolves got this week. They've got Nottingham Forest away. James says difficult game. Ryan is worried about our match for us. He thinks that Newcastle are going to give us some trouble this weekend. I don't know.
They can turn it on, Newcastle, when they want to.
Yeah, but I was telling Chris, Ellie, we didn't get this scary. And, of course, it'll take time at FFP. But you know how when you get a new owner, you can kind of overspend and stuff too. And from at least what I understand, I'm not super impressed with Newcastle quite yet. I expected them to be further along in their process. I don't really know how I expected that, but everyone was like, "Oh my God, they're going to become this juggernaut overnight and big old wiener swinging around, money just with money attached to it. And they can buy anybody." And I don't know, not yet. Do you foresee that though happening? Chris, I'll go with you. Chris, do you think Newcastle's going to be up in think they're going to have to call it the Big 7 or the Big 10 or some stupid stuff soon? Because you just keep getting more and more teams that are.
Yeah, I do foresee them being up there, and they should be up there. They should have been up there this season, or further along than they are. Of course, you can only play with what you've got available, and they've been suffering with injuries. And whether the what would be the word, the stress or the calendar has gone against them for being in European football this season. That's obviously gone against them, but that's the price you pay as well for being in, having so many games a season in England. You've got so many, competitions to play. You've got this burden of so many injuries, which is a lottery, right? They don't deserve to be where they are. They don't deserve to be there, because I expect them to be there further along, right? But every team is where they're meant to be due to the results, so to speak. I'm confusing myself, but anyway.
I like it.
But I foresee them to be higher up. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. They'll probably, I don't know, buy one like really big name player a window until they've got their super team. They'll find the way to slowly do it like that.
Yeah.
As far as manager, I wonder how long it'll be until they can pull one of the like really big name managers over there too. I think that would be an exciting place to go as a manager. To be, in all honesty, I mean, it's a team that hasn't won in a really long time. A team with now close to unlimited resources. It would be fun to be the guy to bring them back to glory. So yeah, maybe they'll have themselves one of the top elite managers soon. But we've seen firsthand that having a top elite manager doesn't guarantee it jack. So yeah. But guys, Spurs Live in the house. What's up? Yes. And he's giving you thanks for coming on. So wait, hold on.
Shirabi.
That's Josh.
Josh Shirabi. Yeah.
He's got a new channel. Okay. For some reason, I thought, nice. Well, sweet. That's very cool.
My pleasure, mate.
Josh
is before anytime. More than happy to help out and do whatever you need, man.
I like his energy.
I like him a lot. He's such a lovely lad.
And he's same.
Big up.
Look at this. James is bigging up everybody.
Big up.
Big up, James.
And then Ellie, I keep saying Ellie. And then Kate is saying the 14th May, day after her birthday.
Right.
We'll have to hang out and do something, Celebrate Kate.
Yeah.
Celebrate the title.
Yeah. Exactly.
Bring it on.
Oh man.
Or just drink and drown the sorrows. It doesn't matter, just drink.
Yeah, exactly. I fully agree. James says, what about Sheffield Thursday? Okay, that was a bad joke. I like that. Sheffield Tuesday is the team that really gets me worried.
Yeah.
That's Stoke Tuesday from Ferguson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Can you do it? Can you do it on a wet Tuesday at Stoke?
Yeah. Messi never got the opportunity to try.
No, but you can do it in Rome. You can do it in Rome and London against you, mate. So it doesn't matter. Go on, keep on going.
Who is trying to wind me up? We got OCC Werner out. He's tragic, Big love, Werner.
Yeah.
Who is this?
I don't know. We'll find out. I think we'll be able to find out, like just based on messages.
Who we've got after? Who have we got to play after Newcastle? We've got Liverpool.
I will tell you now.
We've got Man City,
Arsenal at home, Chelsea away,
so
Liverpool away.
Newcastle, it's Arsenal at home. Did you say?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's gonna be a big match, I think, right?
We've got Liverpool away.
Supposedly we don't like those Arsenal guys. That's what I heard. I don't know.
We could do a song. We could beat Newcastle on beat Newcastle on. When are we playing Newcastle? Saturday.
Saturday at 12:30.
Yeah, beat Newcastle
I'll be able
on
to watch.
Saturday. We beat Arsenal on Saturday or Sunday, and on Friday and Saturday and Sunday we win the league on Monday.
It was a beautiful song. It flowed perfectly. I think we can get that
That was
going.
rubbish.
No.
That was really rubbish.
I liked it. Don't worry.
I should have thought it in my head more.
The fact that you didn't made it better, trust me, I promise. It was.
Craig David won't
Chris
be
will
writing me any checks out.
Chris will agree that was a good song. I see him actually writing the lyrics down at his right now, so that he can copy it and
writing
claim
it
that he
down.
wrote it. Yep.
And then he's throwing them in the bin.
I love it. In a hype, though, is reminding us it's 115 FFP breaches that City are looking at.
Alleged.
Yeah, I say
Alleged.
they're looking at him. I'm looking at a new Porsche.
Yeah.
And then Guimaraes is valued at 100 million. Valued at.
Yeah, value that.
You know, I value myself at $600 an hour.
You're very cheap. You cheap sausage, you.
I know. I could do better, but I want to keep it realistic. You know, Werner out though saying we'll win the League Cup and finish third next season. So it's not Scott M for sure, because he's saying that we'll win the league, that we'll win a trophy, and finish third.
Not without Werner, you won't.
Exactly. Yes. There you go. You got him. Thank you. Daniel saying, no, they talk so much smack this summer, Newcastle fans, saying they've overtaken Tottenham as a Big Six club after finishing above us once in 20 years. What a bunch of Muppets. Agreed.
As long as they continue on that trajectory and they don't go above us, that's fine.
Yeah, honestly, you know, let them keep doing that.
Werner
in.
Good call, Kate. Good call.
Kate's pretty smart. I'll give her that. In a hype saying we just need to rip Arsenal a new one, don't we always? Yeah, completely demoralize them. How bad of a loss to us do you think it would take for them to have their end of season collapse? I hate to say it, but they don't look. I don't know. I'm afraid to say what I was going to say.
I heard another song today. It was Hey Saka, I want to know why you're such a cheat.
That's awesome. That's good. Yeah. He
How can
is.
you rip? How can you rip an arse that big a new one? How?
Love it.
Tell
Love
me.
it.
Rip Arsenal, a new one.
Guys, we all are going to need to grab one of these, though, once their title push falls off. Everybody, those are available at the Talk It Ball merch store. So just be ready with those. I almost think we got to hurry up and order them just so they're ready, just in
I reckon
case.
David Shear's going to get one of them.
He probably will. We got Ryan G.
He's got the one with your heads on. I've seen that.
Does he really? Oh my God, that's hilarious. He's got this one too. There's him with
he's got the and Postecoglou.
Yeah. So good stuff.
Right,
Big up to David Shear for grabbing that Talking Ball merch. But yeah, guys. So there was a match last night in the Champions League. Besides the Arsenal match, did either of you guys get to see any of Chris? I know you're a huge Real Madrid fan. Huge. I know you love Real Madrid. That out of all the Spanish teams, that Real Madrid is your favorite, and that you frequently say things like I bleed Madrid and stuff. Right? Isn't that you?
Yeah. That's me.
I knew it.
Twice removed.
I knew it.
Yeah,
No. You were watching as a Barcelona fan, seeing what the competition, seeing what you guys' competition could do. What did you think about that match? Was that the one that you watched? Because it sounds like you didn't watch live the Arsenal match, Chris.
I will be honest, right? And I was watching Alan, I had 4 screens open
Time
last
added
night.
on. Alan's a good dude.
Yeah. I was watching Alan, and because he was doing the Arsenal Bayern München match, and then I got bored of the Arsenal. Not Alan. I got bored of the Arsenal.
Alan was boring as shit, and so you got out of there, right?
No, don't click me on that. I didn't say that. Arsenal. I had Alan on. I had the Arsenal Bayern München match. I had the Real Madrid Man City on, and I had Jess. I had a quadruple stream. Oh, yeah, I had Jess on as well. JSY. Nice. Yeah. So I was flipping between. I was flickering between, and I then concentrated on the Man City match because obviously, and the way they play football, I just like it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But yeah, I did watch a bit of the Arsenal match, and everyone expected, well, they're going to walk over Bayern. Bayern aren't in great shape. This, that, and the other. Arsenal, they're in great form. They're going to no problem. Yeah, just goes to show that football is football, and anything can happen.
I hate how people act like matches are already decided before they're played. You know what I mean, Chris? It's maddening.
Yeah, exactly. So if that is the case, why play them then? So exactly, you know what I mean? It's
people who go through like fixture lists for this team only has X, Y, and Z games left. X win for them. Y, they'll walk that game. Z 3 points. It's not how it works. You can't.
It's not how it works. And yesterday was obvious that it just doesn't go the way people think that it's going to go. It's not a default. Arsenal at home buying a shit 4-1. No. Yes, we do the predictions, and it's great to have a laugh on the prediction, and you think, but it's not as clean cut as that, obviously. Yeah. I think, we talked about the diver. That was just awful, and then the handball, innit? How can that? Come on.
So explain that to me. I missed that too, but I heard that it was excused because of I heard schoolboy error was a phrase that the ref didn't give it because it was a schoolboy mistake or something like that. Have you guys heard that?
I don't know what Ellie heard, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what the commentary team said.
Wow.
Trust the commentary. Yeah.
Handball, schoolboy error. I'm just.
Colin, sorry, I called you Alan now. Flipping
it's okay. Hey, no worries. But they were lucky. They were really lucky not to have that called. I just watched a clip of it, and it would be the most Arsenal way possible to lose that match. You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that's so stupid. It is incredibly, incredibly dumb, but the rules are the rules for a reason. I'm a pretty big stickler on rules. And so I think that they absolutely should have gotten a penalty there. Or the Bayern absolutely should have gotten a penalty there. Now I'm pissed off. I hadn't seen how ridiculous it was until just now. That was something else for sure. Guys, while you're here, if you're having fun, and how could you not be, right? I got these two wonderful people with me. Please hit the likes for real on both LTEL and Talking Ball, if you don't mind. And then I also wanted to say I've got these two lovely people with me on screen, and they both have channels. And so I need to get them up on screen. So first, we're going to get Meta Football TV, just so that everybody, again, can make sure. If you're here, you've probably already subscribed over there because he's an awesome dude. But if you haven't, there is the link. And then we're also going to get you Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs, which is Kate, Jimbo, and Ellie.
Girl Who Loves Spurs.
Yeah. And so that link is now in the chat too, everybody. Make sure that you have liked, subscribed. Well, subscribe to the channel, like some videos, comment, just put some comments on there. YouTube likes all that shit because of algorithm, man. They enjoy it. Yeah. Daniel said, "What did you say about an error? They did not give it because it was a schoolboy error by the Arsenal player. You actually serious?" Yeah, that's what I've heard, and I read that. Let me see if I can find the quote for you, sir. And I mean, this was like Ellie said, it was just like the commentary team that were the ones that said it. I'm having trouble finding it. Ref admitted kid's mistake. Hold on. Okay. Gabriel Handball. Ref admitted, and then in quotes, kid's mistake as raging Thomas Tuchel sensationally claims official didn't give penalty against Arsenal because Champions League game was too big. Thomas Tuchel has claimed the Arsenal versus Bayern referee admitted to knowing he'd made a mistake by not awarding the penalty. Wild. And then, Tuchel being Tuchel said he thinks that the referee didn't have the courage to give the penalty. He admitted on the pitch that he saw the situation and that for a quarterfinal, the incident is not enough for him to give a penalty for a kid's mistake. He admitted he saw the mistake the player made. Wow. Yeah. Daniel saying, WTF, you can't decide because it's what a 10-year-old would do, that it's not a fucking pen. Yeah, dude. Wild stuff. Gabriel's redoing his A-levels. Love it. David Clark from Leicester's here. David, what's up, dude?
Hey, Dave Clark.
David Clark.
You, my man. Yes. He says Newcastle are conceding goals for fun, so keep their main striker under wraps, and we should win. Speaking of their main striker, Alexander Isak, do we want him? Would you have him at Spurs? Do you think he fits the profile of striker that we need at Spurs?
100%.
Yeah, you finish off some of those crosses, some of those low-driven crosses that go to the back post that nobody is there for. All you literally have to do is turn your foot, and you don't even have to strike the ball. It'll just go in.
What's his stats for this season, Colin? Like assists and goals? But I know he scored quite a lot, right? Because every week you see him on the score sheet, more or less.
Yeah.
But he's a very technically gifted footballer, yet alone a striker. He's got a really marvellous touch, very good awareness. He works like a Trojan. He's fast. There's nothing not to like about him,
Honestly, you're right.
Team player as well.
Goals.
If he sees somebody else in a better position, he will pass it. He's not greedy.
Doesn't mind laying it off to the more open player. I love that. But yeah, 15 goals, 1 assist this season in 23 matches that he's played. Yeah. That's insane. That's an incredible return.
Those assists would have been higher if the Newcastle boys were chipping in with more goals from elsewhere. They tend to. I think it's only Gordon, and there's not many players who've got over 5 goals, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'd have to check.
Two players.
That's it.
Two players have got over 5. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Apart from Isak, you've got Anthony Gordon on 9 and 6 assists, and you've got Callum Wilson, who is injured, with 7 goals and 1 assist.
Yeah.
That is.
They're not scoring from all over the pitch, are they? Like us.
We're not scoring from anywhere. It's not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's disgraceful for a team that's.
We've got more match winners than them. So
our match winners haven't been winning us matches, though. I mean, obviously we've been winning matches. Someone's been winning them. But when you say match winners, I think of players like Madison. I think of players like, Sonny.
He's dried up though. Sonny's not dried up. He's just dried up in the last 2 or 3 games. But
right.
He'll score. I'm sure he's saving them for Newcastle.
Yeah, he better be. And especially with Richarlison maybe back. Maybe that's what we need. Yeah. Maybe Richarlison in the middle, Sonny out on the left, where there's a little bit less attention, being able to, they can pay a little bit less attention to him out there because, I think a striker's easier to defend against, especially depending on who they have as their fullback on that side. I'm not sure. But look who's here, guys. Kels, what's up, Kels? I'm sorry, but I don't think
I
the
agree.
game against Newcastle will be easy this weekend. Yeah, no, we
It won't-
for
it
one,
won't be an easy
we
game.
haven't been making anything easy on ourselves this season.
Yeah.
So take with that, taken into account, definitely won't be easy. But even if we had been, Newcastle are a good team. Do you think they'll sit back and counter against us?
No, I think they'll come at us because their fans are very
I hope so.
demanding. They want to see attractive football. If they sit back, I don't think the Newcastle fans are going to like that. Yeah.
I hope they don't, honestly. And I can't speak for you guys both, but I prefer when teams come out and play us. I think it bodes better for our style. And I think that it covers up our deficiencies better, which is just people getting in behind with pace. And then I think it helps us do the things we do well better. So, yeah, fingers crossed to come out and play and are ready to play us. Jishnu, what's up, Jishnu? Oh, real quick, David Clark says Isak is a very good striker, but I prefer a striker who is an aerial threat as well as on the floor. You need both aspects to be a top striker. So sorry, no, not him. Yeah, no worries, man. That is all personal preference. So you would prefer somebody like Dusan Vlahovic. That's somebody, David, I feel like you would probably like. I do too, but I don't know how well he would fit. So everybody was like, Kane wouldn't fit an Ange system. And I was one of those people because it was clear Kane was leaving and I was trying to do anything I could to like make it hurt a little bit less when he did. So I was like, oh, he wouldn't have fit the system anyway. How many goals this man would have if he was here right now? So I guess my question is with him and Vlahovic playing a similar game, not close to the same level, do you think that Vlahovic would be a good striker in this system? I almost wonder if he's not technical enough, but maybe I'm being too hard on the guy.
Oh, no, he doesn't have to be skilly. I don't know whether you're confusing skilly as in he dribbles and he can nutmeg and he can do it with his technical ability to hit a ball from outside the area and score a goal. Or I'd have Vlahovic over Isak. I'd have Vlahovic over a lot of strikers.
Snap.
Because his quality is good. Perhaps this season Juventus as a whole are suffering. Allegri is on the ropes. He's probably not going to continue. So they're all the whole team, the whole club is gone. It's just gone pear-shaped. So everybody, in consequence, just suffers. But if anybody can get on the internet and check out what Dusan Vlahovic does, he can hit it with his left, he can hit it with his right, he can score goals, he can header the ball, he scores free kicks, he can run into space, he's got spatial awareness.
I didn't know he scored free kicks. I had no idea that he was ever even took them.
He's a complete striker. Is he Harry Kane? No, because he doesn't distribute play, right? Yeah. But in all other aspects, is he a 10 or is he an 8? Like level, I mean, not positional. I mean, is he an 8 or a 9 out of 10, a 9.5 out of, like Harry Kane? No. But is he a 7.5 almost every game when he's pumping and he went? Yes. Is that what you want? Yes. So would you sign him? Yes. I mean, it's just
and with the poor season or his.
I've always said Vlahovic as well. If we don't get Vlahovic, I think Isak would be the next one on my list. But I think Vlahovic, he scores really spectacular goals as well, right? And like Chris said, left foot, right foot. He's strong, powerful. You know, he's got every attribute that a striker needs.
Yes.
Yeah, no, exactly.
100%. And you can sing that song as well. But I think Dave. No, sorry, Dave. I do apologise. I think it was Jishnu Raju, the one that the comment right before this one.
Yes.
I would Isak over. Yeah, but you're talking about a striker to a midfielder.
Or a winger in a pinch. But I too would rather have Isak though.
If I had to choose,
if you said you could have one or the other, I would pick Isak every day. Even though I do think
you've got midfielders already, but
they're not performing. That's what I just can't figure out what the answer is for our midfield. If there is any truth to the Ramadan thing, that so supposedly, with Ramadan occurring, I don't know if you heard earlier, Chris, but supposedly Basuma and Sar both hadn't had any food or water. I don't know for how long or the length of time or anything like that. But before our last match, and that was why they could have been part of why they looked poor. If that is true, then I don't want to say that's not exciting isn't exactly what I mean to say, but it's a good thing that there was an external factor perhaps and not just their game lacking. Because sometimes I think that that midfield is our strongest position. We've got the most quality there, and then other times I feel like our midfield's a liability, and I don't know. That they don't do a great job at linking the attack to defense. That we're not moving the ball fast enough and transitioning fast enough from attack to defense. But we're also 1 year into a new project, a new manager, a new style of play. I
agree on the religious aspect of having these players and their credence and their whatever. Totally respectful. I actually brought that up on Josh's before what he mentioned.
Nice.
Because it was based on the midfield coming up to the next game against Newcastle, and if it needed to change, and it does need to change. And this is one aspect of a professional player's life that it just exists, right? Whilst other professionals that don't celebrate or practice, I'm not sure what the word is, but Ramadan don't have to go through that. It's just another aspect of a professional player's career in that sense. And if it is one of the reasons, then it's going to need looking into regarding the next match, and not just a form, like a hindrance on form. Okay, it could be this the Ramadan as the main reason, not an excuse, but as
but there's external factors. A reality.
Yeah, it's a reality. I mean, and it must be respected and it must be handled with as it is. Nothing negative. It's just the way it is. Like other players in other teams have to handle it. So if it's what you're saying, it's not just a dip in form. It's this. Fine, no problem. That we've got it hooked. We've got it locked in, and we know why. If it's a dip in form as well, then we've got a problem. Because then it's twofold. So I don't know. It's Oh, this comment. Yeah, he's good. He's incredible. And he's not afraid to get in get stuck in as well.
But then look, Kate, just to be contrarian, maybe. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
but she
totally respectful. Totally respectful, but they're different. They're just different.
Very different. Very, very different. I think that Isak would probably help more in the build-up. To me, and maybe I'm seeing him incorrectly, and to be very fair, I don't think I've watched an entire match that he's played ever. But Vlahovic seems to be more like a classic, just like number 9, just finisher. Like he just kind of bangs them in. Like you said, doesn't help really much in the build-up phase. He's not a winger, striker hybrid, like a Richarlison. He's just a straight up number 9. Is that a fair judgment of him? Fair assessment?
I will agree, because I've got no other choice. But yes, it's true. Yeah, that is correct. But that is why that's why they are different. One is an out-and-out striker that can do everything in that respect, but he can also drop off. Vlahovic can drop deep. So, for example, can you imagine either crosses or cutbacks that we are famed to do? Yeah, that's how we play. And Vlahovic getting on, especially because I think he's more left-footed than right-footed. But you imagine either Werner or Solomon or even Brennan if he changes wing or Sonny, and he cuts back and Vlahovic just does like a Phil Foden yesterday. I'm not sure if you saw the Phil Foden goal, but it's something similar to that. But instead of controlling it, because Foden's control and the body orientation, goal, control, and that's what he did. It was like a 2 or 3 phase. But you imagine cutback, and it reaches Vlahovic, and he just pops it first, without any control whatsoever, and just pops it right into the back of the net. I mean, if that doesn't get you off your seat, you don't love football. I mean, I'm sorry. And that is something that Vlahovic can do. He's just so precise and powerful, and he doesn't give a shit if someone clatters into him because he's so robust, and he's still young. He's only 23 or 24 or something like that.
6'3"? Is he about 6'3", 6'4"? He's quite tall.
I don't know how tall he was the last time I measured him, Ellie. But yeah,
I think he's very tall, but he looks powerful.
He's a unit,
as well.
He's a unit,
Yeah, he's a good player, and he's quite, because for a tall player, he's got really good agility, and the way he scores goals, they're marvelous. The goals I've seen him score, brilliant.
Look, he's
technically
he's 190 meters, right? So 190 centimeters. I don't know what that is in.
I don't know.
So that's what, 6'3", 6 foot. Yeah,
I think he's about 6'3". He looks around about that height. But I like him a lot. He would be my very first choice because, he'll finish everything. He's very accurate as well with his finishing. He's a bit like Harry Kane in the sense that he knows where the goal is and he can put it on a pin. Yeah. So he can score with his head like Harry Kane early doors. He used to score a lot of goals with his head, but as he matured, he was scoring most of them from just brilliant shots.
Remember at the beginning of Kane's career, he shot on the floor, like his shot stayed on the ground so often. You know what I mean? He would just shoot very accurately into the corner. He speaking of, I don't know, it's crazy how much he was able to keep himself relevant by making slight tweaks to his game throughout his time at Spurs. Kane's a cool one. We had a really special player with Kane, and I know that a lot of people, myself included, are probably maybe still a little, feel a little hard done by with him leaving and everything. But he was wonderful, and we're gonna look back and just incredible. I mean, absolutely incredible.
On a personal level, I don't feel hard done by. I don't. Honestly, I don't, because that's sometimes just the way football goes.
Yeah, where the cookie crumbles.
I'm still in the honeymoon stage with Ange, because what I've said on numerous occasions, I just love the way he is. I love the way he handles himself. I love the football that we play, and that is good enough for me. Would it be better? Would it be different? Would it be more effective if Harry were here? Yeah, but he's not here. So we just have to move on. So and remember the good times with Harry and what could have been with Harry, but we are where we are now, and better times are coming. So that's how I look at it.
I wish Harry would have given it a year with Postecoglou. I really wish he would have. Yeah. I think he would have liked what he saw, and I think he would have enjoyed playing. I think we might have had a chance of keeping him, but then again, we might not. We might have gotten zilch for him and be playing him twice a season because he would have almost assuredly went to a Premier League club, and it all happened about the best way it could.
You know that over there they got the Oktoberfest, and we've got Notting Hill Carnival. You can't compare. Yeah. So with all respect,
what I don't like about the Harry saga, every year is is he going to stay? Is he going to go? And then people start pointing the finger and they say he's not world class because he hasn't won a trophy. And then they say we'd never won anything with him, right? So why are we going to miss him? The thing is, it's a team game. You can't just rely on one player. Then they pull out the one out of the bag, like, Oh yeah, but Drogba got Chelsea over the line. Drogba didn't get Chelsea over the line. Chelsea got Chelsea over the line.
Yep. I just got a phone call, Ellie.
Players on that pitch, plus the manager, plus all the coaches, plus the tea lady. You know, you can throw them all in the bag. They all helped. Who passed the ball to Drogba to win the Champions League?
Yeah.
Yeah. If that ball didn't come across, they don't win it. Yeah. Because he equalised in the last minute, didn't he? Yeah, and then it went to penalties, and they won on penalties. So
Is it me? I can't hear anything, but I can't tell if it's Ellie or if it's me. Chris, can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you. You're lagging slightly.
Okay.
I can see myself perfectly, and Ellie's gone.
Okay. Well, Ellie might just be gone. We'll remove her for a second. If she comes back, we'll bring her back.
I can see. I just wanted to address. I wanted to address this this comment. Yeah, it's true. It's over. It's over, but it was over on the 10th.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So
it's over on the 10th.
Today.
It's over on the 10th this year.
Interesting.
So fasting, is it the 10th today? Yes.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, and it hasn't been whenever our players have been possibly noticing the consequences of their celebration or their fasting. You know, so.
Yeah. No, it's a great point, and it's. Like I was saying, I don't like to make excuses for things, but if there's genuine reasons for stuff, I like that. Yeah. Look who's back. Ellie's back. Oh, she was.
Oh.
For a second.
Oh.
We're going to get this right, everybody. Daniel E. then says, what's Basuma's excuse for the last 4 months? Because he ain't been doing Ramadan that whole time. David Clark.
My daughter called me. Sorry.
No, you're good, Ellie. No worries. You don't feel bad.
Angela. She wants to know what's for dinner.
Your kids have it good. They got it good. David Clark though is coming back at Daniel, who has kind of been saying hasn't been seeing the greatest football for months from Basuma. But he said, have you ever had long COVID, malaria, or a serious ankle injury? And that's a good point. That we kind of sometimes don't see footballers as like people and like the person behind the player. We just see them come out and play, and we're like, what the hell? Why is you better than this? What's up? External circumstances a lot of times, are gonna play a role.
I think maybe Ange, right, is I was going to say Angela there because that's my daughter's name. I reckon Ange is managing his minutes and he's given him a more simpler role because he realises that might be affecting him because he looks quite lethargic on the pitch. It's not the Basuma that we know who drives through the middle with the ball and it's got effervescent energy,
Right, yeah.
That's what Basuma's known for.
For sure. He can just go and go.
All fires blazing, and he isn't showing any of that. So I think maybe he's managing him until he gets to that point where he can let him go,
cut the reins.
Fires stalked up again.
Yeah.
It's only a theory, but there's a theory in my madness because when you think about it, if he has got those two things that affected him, it must have taken him, time to recover, but he hasn't quite recovered yet, and that's. I'm not making an excuse for him, but it seems that way.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. All right, guys. What do you think about this comment from Jishnu right here as I answer a really quick call from my wife? But yeah, do you think Jishnu's got a point?
Vlahovic's participation in his possession are kind of low, and his pressing also what's that say? Isn't as good. Will be a good signing in front foot side.
Okay, so hang on. Let me just answer this because I read it wrong. Okay, yeah. Vlahovic's participation in possession is low. So his participation in possession is low, and his pressing is not good. So he doesn't press, and he's not good. He doesn't. So he doesn't participate.
He's not. Yeah, he doesn't participate in possession. He just finishes. That's what he's probably saying.
will he be a good signing for front foot side? Yes.
Yeah, because he'll finish all the chances that we give him.
Exactly.
We don't care if he runs about like a blue-ass fly. We want him to be in there to finish the chances. Like Jimmy Greaves says. Jimmy Greaves, Jimmy Greaves, he said it. He goes, you don't have to run around like a blue-ass fly. My job is to score goals.
Yeah, but whenever you have a team that transitions from defense to attack, because we're high pressing, you do need, and Jishnu is asking a good question, right?
I agree.
It is a good question to ask, right?
Yeah, it is.
Because whenever we have so many players that press to force the other team to miscalculate a pass to win, as in the States they call it a turnover. It's a turnover possession. Over here, it's a transition from defense to attack, right?
Uh-huh.
Whenever you press and you counter, if you haven't got that kind of player, which Jishnu is suggesting that Vlahovic is, then I can see his point. But if you've got a player that, when we're so front-footed and we've got the third team in the Premier League that on field tilt, which means that when you've got the ball in your opposition's half the most of the time, and you're playing in that area, in that side of the pitch, you're not pressing that much because you've got so much of the ball. So is it worth having a player that can finish, or is it and that doesn't press so much, or you just want a player that presses? I know what I'd like, and I'd like Vlahovic, because it's worth. I know I got a bit technical there, but it's tactical. But it's worth losing a bit of one side to get a lot of the other side. That's what I'm trying to say.
And also, Chris, we've got lots of players who can really press well and have got the energies to do that. Like we've got Udogie Romero, he's fantastic at it. Udogie's brilliant. Sonny's pretty good at pressing and he'll run forever. Richarlison's excellent at it.
I think we just got so lucky with Kane. We had Kane who could do all of it and press. You know what I mean? I just feel like
I don't think Kane was a presser in my
at the beginning he was. I feel like he started out that way.
He slowed down the last 2 seasons.
As his ankle started to go.
Hang on a minute.
I always thought he was lazy, but I just think he was conserving his energy to do what he can do.
But also you're a presser if you need to be as well, right? Because if and some players are more than this, and there's some more, and others are less than that, depending on how you need to play. You see, and I'm sure Ellie knows more of that than I do.
Yeah,
but
so
if Kane evolved, and Kane did this, and Kane stopped doing this, but Kane did that, and he evolved. So, and it all depends. If your previous managers didn't do this, but the next manager did that, well, then obviously he's going to do this, and he's going to stop doing that, right?
Yeah.
But all in all, is he a presser? Does he have that velocity, that speed to be a presser? Has he got the stamina? Has he got it to? I don't know whether you remember Samuel Eto'o when he used to play for Barcelona. He used to be up defenders' arses from right. Is that Harry Kane? No.
Right? No. Harry Kane. That's what I was saying. He's not a presser. He
not
likes
a presser.
to pick up. He likes to pick up the ball from the middle, right, and then he spray a pass. I
will argue when he first broke into the team and was younger,
and pass it.
He absolutely used to press more than he does now, and I think he was instructed. But that was Pochettino time, and that was Poch times. The entire team.
Yeah, under Poch, I agree. He did do a lot more pressing. But
Yeah,
like,
Harry
his game evolved,
and-
didn't
and-
he? His game evolved with our team, and
well, I
like,
think honestly, I think he got a couple bad
fantastic.
ankle injuries and was just like, yeah, I can't do that anymore.
yeah, it's
you know what I
true.
mean?
And
Those-
your body ages as well.
Yeah,
Of course it
He's,
does.
he's reached the 30 milestone now, so
I'm unfortunately feeling it. Your brain feels 18, your body doesn't. Your body
Yeah,
doesn't.
true.
William Jr., big up. I haven't said hey by name to William Jr. yet, but I found up a couple of his comments. Big up, William. He said Kane was never a presser. He dictated game from picking up from deep and distributed like KD.
Exactly.
I suggest you watch his first or second season with Spurs because it absolutely was not like that at the beginning.
Under Poch, he did press, but that wasn't.
And he never distributed under Poch either. He was never this passing thing came from Mourinho. Mourinho is what
he was more of a finisher under Poch, right? And he was hitting the box a lot more. Yeah.
So, but William Jr. has made another good point before.
Is it this one here?
Okay. Despite what are you talking about? Because everybody has their opinion and everybody sees the game and aspects in their own light, and that's fine. But Vlahovic, as I was saying regarding the transition, he's picked up on it as well. And Vlahovic was an absolute bullet playing for the Fiorentina, and that's the way you play. As I said before, Juventus are not having the best of seasons. They're going through a very, very bad season, and that affects everybody. Okay, so Vlahovic is I think his name is Jishnu. He was saying that his stats.
My man Jishnu.
I'm not sure if he was talking about this season, but if he is, that just cements what I'm trying to say. That his transition is this, his transition is that, but you can't just reflect it on this season alone, because the whole team is below par. You see. But what William Jr. was saying about that Fiorentina team that played Champions League, I think, or at least Europa, that was a very, very good side, and he was smacking them in, which is why he got the move to Juventus.
Yeah.
And I think it did take him some time, or he might even still be acclimating, because Juventus and the Fiorentina side he played for, they play so differently. You know, you were just saying that they played in transition. They you know what I mean. They would sit back and then try to break forward. Well, yeah, that's absolutely not how things are going to go for him this season. I don't know. He's still adapting. I'm not sure I've seen enough from him to say that I think he's like made the jump. I still think he's a lot less effective than he used to be. But
guys, I'm just going to jump off a second to ring Angela, because she's just messaged me to ring her. I'll just jump off for a little while. All right?
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
See you later.
All right, darling.
I am not 100% sure that I will be able to stay that long. I have to work in 20 minutes. But Jose's here, guys. Look who it is.
Amazing. That is the best news I've had all day, and probably all evening. Hello, mate.
He's been working all day. Is he
saying no? What's wrong
on the phone with work?
Are you on mute?
Are you mad at me? Are you sad?
He's retiring.
You're sad.
He's retiring.
I'm trying to. Here's why he's sad. The likes are very skinny.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
He speaks. This is the first time from Jose.
Good afternoon, chat. I'm tired. Traveling, work and traveling. Yeah, I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. I seem to spend all my life just traveling for work and everything. So, yes, very, very tiring. I know I just came on to do some housekeeping for afterwards, but I've managed to log on now. But I didn't know how long you was going to be on for. So,
yeah,
but Ellie's got to. In order to finish housekeeping, Ellie needs to rejoin. So,
yeah.
So she's the person I was trying to catch up with as well, because I don't want anything happening like it did this morning.
I woke up and I was like, I wonder how it's going. And then I checked and I was like, oh, shoot. But we got to figure it out. I'm in meetings
and my phone's buzzing away and I'm in meetings and I'm like, I can't answer the phone. I just can't answer the phone. Do you know what I mean? I can't answer it. I can't tell you what to do and what not to do because I can't answer it. Apart from typing away like a madman and then sending messages out underneath the desk in the meeting room, there's not much more I can do. I can't answer the phone. So
But hang on, aren't you meant to be the boss? You can do what you want.
yeah, but not when you've got a room full of contractors and that and you're leading the meeting. You can't start telling them, hold on, just going to take a YouTube call.
Yeah, this is about my
give us a
YouTube
second.
channel.
Give us a second. Let me take a YouTube call. Yeah, you lot wait for me, will you? Okay.
StreamYard. StreamYard. Yeah, I
Should
get
be
it.
that way.
But yeah, I was on the train on the way back. So Ellie called me up and I was on the train. And I just said to Ellie, look, I can't hardly hear. Just get on the show with the boys. Just told her to come on the show with you two. I said, don't talk to me. I said, go and talk to the boys. Just get on the show with the boys.
It's been nice. It's been nice having her. My second show. I'm a lot more awake for this one.
You've got some interesting. You had Mick Dundee earlier.
Yeah, we did.
I've not seen Mick ever on this channel, on your channel. I've seen him on other channels, Mick Dundee. Never seen him on yours. There was another fella earlier that I'd not seen before. And now you've got there's some guy that referred. He said he saw you, Chris, on your comeback. I think he was referring to you on your comeback yesterday.
Yeah, that was very nice to hear.
But some guy earlier on in the comments.
Yeah. No, but thank you for that anyway. If you're still here.
You got OCC Werner out. Never seen him either.
Yeah, that's
well, hello, OCC Werner out. I'm not sure these people are still with us. And then you've got William Jr.
Yeah, William Jr.'s been cool and like
welcome William Jr.
Well. That's what I like. Yeah,
it's nice to see new people in the community and obviously to hear their views as well. And it's also nice having the older people in the community as well, that the regulars in the community, but then some new blood as well, so they can throw in their their P's, their Y's,
sprinkling in with some new info. Yeah, exactly.
You got a mixture, but you've got some new blood today that have been been commenting away, which is really nice to see. As amongst the others, as I said.
And look at this cheeky plug we got in here.
He doesn't have to do a cheeky plug. He's a bloody moderator. He's moderator. Exactly, he can plug away as much as he wants.
Yep, you could just be hammering that in there the entire time, Chris. Yeah. I think you should.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, our viewers jumped just there. Since we got 50 people watching, if that's the case, and it must be, guys, please make sure that you are subbed to everybody. There is Chris Meta Football. There is his link right there, and then I have another one for my best friend Jose, who's on the screen with us right now. Let's put that up here. And guys, we're dual streaming this right now, so if it's confusing at all, it's dual streamed on my channel, our channel, Talking Ball, and then also Eltel Cockerell. And so make sure you subscribe to both of those, and then finally.
And sorry, and for the people that are doing predictions, I put it on my community page earlier on this week. The people that are doing predictions, I'll only accept predictions from people that are subscribers, because otherwise it's just too much work for me to do. We've got 101 people already playing. If I'm gonna have to carry on doing the work on this, it's only for subbers. I'm not doing it for non-subbers. So if people sub over to Eltel Cockerell, I'll include you in the predictions. It's nice to see Paulio125 saying big up on your ball at 6:14.
Absolutely.
Right, saying big up, lad. It's nice to see you, Paulio125, but you didn't come into the predictions last week. You did them the week before as a first weeker, but you didn't do them last week. So if you can make it at 4 o'clock on Friday, you'll be in, sir.
We got Swap in the house too. I haven't said hey to Swap yet. Big up, Swap. It's better to throw money at defense. There's a saying: attack wins you matches, defense wins you titles. Yep. With that in mind, he says would bring in this is still midfielder. Onana, he and Basuma at midfield would be illegal. I mean, these two are monsters in ball retention and evading pressures. But yeah, I still think, I don't know. Do you guys think that midfield would work? Do you think that? I don't know Onana well enough to.
Yeah, Onana is he's been looked at Barcelona as well, which is why I know him more than obviously. And the press in the UK is going to do the press in the UK and Spain over here, etc., etc. Deco is sporting director over here at Barcelona now, and he's looking at Onana as well, but he's got a huge fee. So Hey, John.
Oh.
Right, mate.
Yeah.
Hey, Lee. So he's gonna be 60 million, something like that.
That's not that bad.
It's not, but it's money anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
bad. I mean, I know you're rich, but bloody hell, 60 million.
I know. I dropped that.
Yeah, without thinking about it.
That's like some walking around money for me. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, he. I liked him more at Lille because I think that their end product as a whole is a hell of a lot better, or was a hell of a lot better than at Everton. Now I just think he's in the wrong club and in the wrong team. But that's just the way football goes sometimes. Yes, the comment, it was absolutely spot on regarding Onana. At least he is a monster. He can distribute. He can defend. He is like an octopus. He's huge. He's got long legs. He's got big, strong body, and he's very, very complete. I'd have him in a heartbeat, but he's going to be expensive. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know about Bissouma, and I've got a question mark over Bissouma. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm for the same, but I wanted him so bad. He was a player I so badly wanted at Spurs, and then we got him, and I was so excited. We got a good price, and everything turned out okay with all the legal stuff, and everything looked great. And now he just has dropped off. I refuse to believe though that player is just gone. Hopefully we can, kind of help pull that back up.
Sometimes players just drop off a cliff and they don't want to come back.
Yeah.
Look at Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard went to Real Madrid from Chelsea for 160 million euros, which is about 140, whatever it was, pound, 130, 140 million pound, and just dropped off the face of the earth. Did absolutely nothing in 3 years he was there or whatever, and he's retired or whatever he's done. So,
by all accounts, he was lazy though, and didn't like fight very hard and train very hard ever. So I'm sort of surprised that Madrid took the chance on him. Yeah, he's a weird. But I know what you're saying. Dele. I know that Dele is different as well. But it takes a lot of personal and like individual strength, mentally and physically, and dedication and stuff to come back and to hone your craft and to get back into tip-top shape after your form's dropped. But that's, by the same token, I think it's possible. You still can. You can fix that. You can drag yourself back out of that, and you can improve your game. That's why people who say that Werner is 28 and so he's the finished article, he's exactly what he will be, can't get any better. It's frustrating to me because, you know what I mean? Why do they go to training? If they're as good as they're going to be, then what's the point of going to training? Why do they have to do that? You're already as good as you're going to be. Just rock up to the games. So I could get back on my Werner train all day. But guys, I have to work in 10 minutes, so I probably should put the jazz on and start making it, getting things kind of ready to go. Start throwing links back up. Thanking everybody again, of course, though, to everybody in the chat. It's been wonderful, wonderful, wonderful seeing you guys. And I have lots of links to put up. So I'm going to do that real quick. And I got some of them still here. Nah, there's
go on.
My one. Yeah, lovely. Guys, Chris, Meta Football. You find him at Meta Football TV. It's his channel. It's wonderful.
What are you on now?
Well, me?
He's on cocaine right now.
I can't say because I'll get banned. No, I'm. What do you mean? What am I on?
What numbers are you on?
Subs.
What subs?
Yeah.
I don't 100. I lost one yesterday, but I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what that means. But 134 was the last time.
No, you're more than that.
Not that I check.
You're more than that.
I'm not. I'm 134 right now.
You're joking.
No.
I thought you was more than that this morning.
We'll have to get him up. We'll have to pump those numbers
right,
up.
So for the people that haven't subbed yet, get over to Chris Meta Football TV as he starts up the engine again. He's taken everyone's jobs over the last 3 days. So
Yeah.
he's doubling and taking people's living from them.
I've always known he was a bad dude, and this just solidifies it.
He's just whoring himself out, isn't he?
He's everywhere. He's everywhere, and I love it. It's what you got to do. You got to make the rounds. It's like you have a book come out, and you got to do the circuit. The tour. You got to.
Yeah.
I got an OnlyFans account. I got a Tinder account. I got a candy shop. I got the whole lot, man. And I'm
You got
still
everything.
breaking it in. I got nothing.
Snap.
So yeah, for those that haven't, go over to Chris at Meta Football TV. I'm sure you'll be seeing more of him because I've certainly seen that he's been around for the last few days. So that means only one thing: he's ramping it up. He's back. So David
I'm on
Clark
tonight.
David Clark is.
I'm on tonight.
He's got a lunch
sorry.
along tonight.
David Clark's just subbed to you. He's just put in the comments.
Hell yeah, David.
DC,
Nice.
DC from Leicester's just subbed to you. Right, sorry, Chris. Where are you going to be? When and where tonight, mate?
Tonight at the channel. I'm at home at the channel, Meta Football TV. 9 o'clock mine, 8 o'clock yours. Thank you, Dave Clark. For the PSG Football Club Barcelona Champions League match, watch along. So if anyone wants to turn up, you might even be lucky, and I might even put the link in. But I'm not too sure about that. We have to see. We have to see how you behave. Children, behave. I might do something. So I'll be there. Be there or be square.
Exactly. Everybody, make sure you support Chris.
Just new for Chris.
Yeah,
Mate, I'm whoring myself out so badly. You want me to do scout reports? What is this, man? I'm working more than Jose. Come on, man. What is this? Scout report on Hugo Larsson. Jeez. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I will. I'll put it up. I will do Hugo Larsson. Don't worry. And in the next few days, I will put it up on the channel, Jishnu. But only if you're subbed. And I can't see half my subs because a lot of the subs, which is the problem, they don't allow for visibility. So
yeah, you get people. Yeah, you don't get it all the time. If someone subs to you, it doesn't necessarily tell you who's just subbed.
that is correct. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and if
so
someone
a lot of the time,
unsubs, you don't see that either. So
Don't know who it is either,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So you have 10 minutes to sub to me. I'm giving you 10 minutes, man. That's for something that takes 5 seconds.
If you want to see
If you
Chris's
sub,
watch alongs,
I'll do
Chris's
it.
shorts, Chris's watch alongs, Chris's shorts, and Chris's shows, then get across to Meta Football TV.
yeah. You heard the men.
I'm wrapping
Absolutely.
this bitch up.
Did you do a report on Goodmanson?
I did.
Yeah, because look, I saw a scout report on Goodmanson.
Well, there you go.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Hell
you
yeah.
know
Sounds
where
like
to be.
sounds like he's subscribed to me. Jishnu's the man.
okay.
So if he's not subscribed yet, he will be. He's good.
Well,
people.
thank you, Jishnu.
Wayne
Yeah.
Bonner says, "Behave till we have to."
No, you don't have to.
Did Wayne? Am I getting this right? Did Wayne win the Hazard thing earlier? Just to
Oh,
go with Spurs.
I didn't.
Oh.
The free auction thing of the
I don't
plaque of the footballer. I think Wayne might have won that earlier.
Nice fucking job, Wayne. Proud of you, dude. That's awesome. That's a treasure right there.
Whose channel are you swearing on?
Mine. Just mine.
It's
That
been-
wasn't
It's being
Nope.
dual streamed.
the cursing doesn't go out. Sorry about that. No. That cursing was only meant for talking ball. If you heard that on LTEL, that was an error. That was an in error, and I think YouTube needs to fix that. I'll get at YouTube and see if they can fix that for us.
Yeah, so it was Wayne. Well done then, Wayne. He won the Benton course signed photo. So well
That's
done.
awesome, dude. Nice. You want the signed photo of Nabil Bentaleb, huh?
Paulio125 has just subscribed to Chris and Eltel.
Yeah,
Right,
Palio, my man.
Paulio, so for you, if you're unable to make the 4:00 show on Friday to do your predictions, as a subscriber, you can leave your predictions either at the end of the stream for me, and I'll know that you're a subscriber, and I'll put yours in, or you leave them on the community page of Eltel, and I'll add you in. But I'm only putting people in that are subbers, because I'm not going to do the work for others.
Boom, boom, boom. I love it.
Right, 2 more subs, and Chris gets to 140.
Oh snap!
I'm taking my t-shirt off now. Come on.
There we go. Get it.
That's
you guys,
I'm putting a skirt on for tonight's watch along. I'm putting a skirt on. See if I can get to 141.
there
Like
you go.
Jishnu subbed, and I don't know whether he subbed to Chris or to me or to
Oh.
whoever. But he subbed
well,
to somebody.
Just get them all in. Just get them into it for everybody. Yes, Lee Smithy Smith, the man,
Senor Lee Smithy Smith.
the man, the Smith, the legend.
The
Lee-
man, the MILF, the legend.
That's even better.
Or the man,
he
the
should sort
salt,
himself out.
the man, the salt, the MILF, the legend.
Yes, exactly.
He doesn't say hello to me though.
Well, he doesn't know you well enough yet.
He does. He
You
does.
know,
You're still young, Chris. You haven't been given
Yeah.
senior status.
I'm
You're
too
still
young for
Chris.
Lee.
exactly.
Young,
young
young
for Lee.
Chris.
But hey, you guys. So I have to work in 3 minutes.
No
So
problem.
are we ending now, or Jose? Do you want to keep?
No,
going?
I've just come to. Honestly,
house-
I've just jumped on because I needed to speak to Ellie because I don't want the same happening what happened this morning.
Me
Hopefully
neither.
happening again. So
Me neither.
I said to her to speak to you, but she's now jumped off, and because I've got home in time, I thought to myself, do you know what? Let me jump and go on the back.
Right.
Like if you want to find Ellie,
Dang it.
shit.
Sorry, we both just screwed
If
up.
you want to find Ellie, other than just the girl who loves Spurs, she's also can be found on El Tel Cockerel because she's hosting Wednesday and Friday shows now on my channel, which is she's looking forward to. She was looking forward to today. She did voice note me and say she enjoyed it, regardless of what happened. She said she enjoyed it. So she's going to be doing it again on Friday. So if you want to find Ellie, more of Ellie, apart from me, if you don't want to hear me and you want to hear Ellie, just come to El Tel Cockerel anyway.
If you want to hear me, too bad. No, I'm just kidding. Talking ball, baby. You know it. Y'all know it. Talking ball. All right. But yeah, guys, I think that time's out just about perfectly. We've got everybody up here. And I just wanted to put, so Ellie's is up there, and now I'll switch one more time. Please sub to my best friend, Jose.
It's the same channel as Ellie.
I know, but I just want everyone to know you're my best friend. I basically just wanted you to know you're my best friend. Okay, everybody that's been watching, again, everyone in the chat, thank you so much. Tried to get everybody's comments up, did better than I usually do. Still
When
did perfect.
Colin, when are you back? Chris has told us that he's on tonight. When are you back?
Oh, tomorrow, this same time.
What, you
So-
4:30?
Sorry, 4. No, today I didn't feel very well when I woke up, so I pushed it back. But 4 o'clock tomorrow, 4 p.m. GMT, or wait, BST. You changed it on me. But 4 p.m. BST, Tamari, I'll be here.
And then
BST,
what's that? The
bullshit,
other one.
man.
Sorry, the other one is I've said about Ellie.
And then
I
you've
saw
got
that
you've got your mop-up show.
No, and then I saw Ellie. There we go. And Ellie can also be found at Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs. So if you haven't done so already, go over to Kate, Jim, and Ellie on Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs.
Boom.
Who did the auctioning today? Quite kindly auctioned a
Very,
autographed
very
Vicario frame, which Wayne Bonner ended up winning. So well done. So
That
yeah,
is sick. That's
go
awesome.
over,
Enjoyed that.
over to Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs as well, please, people.
Yeah. Boom, boom. I think that covers it. I think we did a nice job, wrapped it up, put a nice little bow on it.
And then you've got the last but not least, to our community buddy. Have you got Jesse's there as well? You had it a minute ago.
I got it. Hold on. Let me grab
Jesse.
it. I got it right here.
Big up, Jesse.
Biggest
right.
ups, Jesse.
To our Leeds community buddy. Benton Core, not Vicario. Sorry, my fault. Sorry,
when
my
when
fault.
you said Vicario, I was like, wait.
Yeah, sorry, it's my fault. Sorry. That's
been a long day.
work and traveling for you.
He's got traveler's brain.
So yeah, so if you haven't done so already, can you please also go and support Jesse Talks Football? It's a fans channel. Well, starts off as Leeds, but now it seems to be a Leeds and Tottenham channel, amongst others. She gets West Ham in there. She gets Sheffield United. She gets Ipswich in there. I've seen quite a few, West Ham, Arsenal. She's had quite a few different people going there. She does
Great
watch-alongs, and she does. The channel is for the for fans, and she does give people an opportunity to come on a Saturday night. Shows a Scream, well worth watching on Saturdays.
Yep. Awesome.
And
Awesome.
I think that's the housekeeping done. Oh, sorry.
We did it.
Colin's on tomorrow.
Yep.
And I will be on a mop-up show on LTL tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
Don't miss
in
it.
the evening.
Those are always fun.
And look at that. It's
Leo.
That's
You
the
have a
man.
nice day as well, Leo.
Sup, fellas?
Just, nothing much. Just late to work, so I gotta go. All right.
All
All right. Big love, everyone, and I'll play us out with James Madison. We always have time for that. When don't we? All right. Peace out, everyone. In Ange we trust.
Bye.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
My team has got James Madison. James Madison is what we need. Whoa, thank God we got James Madison. This kid plays ball like you would never believe. Whoa.